It's been a long time.
Yes, it's been a long time, but we're back! The 19th Annual Memphis Blues Festival, starring Willie Clayton.
Now wigging in the middle, from side to side.
The Manhattans, featuring Gerald Alston.
Let's kiss and say goodbye, pretty baby.
That dancing Pokey Bear.
To be with my side piece.
Nellie Tiger Travis. Jay Wan.
I've got this record.
And the Jay Morris Group.
She said I'm BD, baby. Oh.
The 19th Annual Memphis Blues Festival, Saturday, August 20th at the Lander Center. Willie Clayton, the Manhattans, featuring Gerald Alston, Pokey Bear, Nellie Tiger Travis, Jay Wan, and Jay Morris Group. Saturday, August 20th at the Lander Center. Tickets on sale at the box office and Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, the blues is all right.
Sunday, August 28th at the Landers Center. Come and say thank you to the Williams Brothers.
Yes, I am.
It's the Williams Brothers Farewell Tour.
I'm just a nobody.
50 years of hits from the Williams Brothers.
God will deliver.
Hit after hit after hit.
I just want to say thank you.
The Williams Brothers Farewell Tour, Sunday, August 28th at the Lander Center. Joining the Williams Brothers for this farewell performance, Sister Shirley Brown with the Tennessee Mass Choir. Plus, Kadarius Price, the Williams Brothers Farewell Tour.
And I'm going away.
Sunday, August 28th at the Lander Center in South Haven. Only 2,000 tickets will be sold. Tickets go on sale July 8th at the Lander Center box office and Ticketmaster.com.
Melanie Taylor Jefferson has been in the private practice of law for almost 30 years. Her experience, knowledge, compassion, ability to listen, to be fair, and to apply the law are some of the qualities that make her an excellent candidate for your next Chancellor of Part 1 Chancery Court. She graduated from Rhodes College with a Bachelor of Arts in English and obtained her Juris Doctor's degree from Cecil C. Humphreys School of Law. Attorney Taylor Jefferson worked for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in their fundraising section, as well as for the state of Tennessee and the Department of Human Services. Her legal career started as a judicial law clerk in Chancery Court and the private practices of law in the associations of Pete, Higgs, and Armstrong. Attorney Taylor Jefferson serves on the board of Young Actors Guild and is a member of the Association of Women Attorneys, the Memphis Bar Association, and the Ben F. Jones chapter of the National Bar Association. She is a member of Brown Baptist Church and of Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated. Service is her basis and foundation, and she would love to serve the Shelby County community. She wants to thank you for your advanced support. Vote for experience. Vote for integrity. Vote for justice. On August the 4th, vote for Melanie Taylor Jefferson, Chancellor, Part 1. Make her the first female chancellor. Also, early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Melanie Taylor Jefferson for Chancellor, Tundra Davis, Treasurer.
Domestic violence is an issue which has plagued the American society since its inception. In the last 2 years, there has been an increase in the number of cases involving domestic violence. But when Kathy Anderson is elected as a General Sessions Criminal Court Judge of Division 10, she will work to stop the cycle of abuse here in Shelby County. Kathy Anderson has worked with the criminal justice system for over 2 decades, spending 27 years with the Office of the Shelby County Public Defender. Kathy has witnessed firsthand the long-term effect of domestic violence. She's seen the effects this cycle has had on children who have witnessed this violence, even sometimes becoming abusers themselves. Kathy encourages us as a community to demand laws from legislators for those convicted of domestic violence in the presence of children. As part of her candidacy, Kathy believes there is a dire need to establish a domestic violence registry. This will help identify those convicted of domestic violence so that other persons are aware of their behavior prior to getting involved with them. Kathy is also a very proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. On August 4th, vote for Kathy Anderson, General Sessions Criminal Court Judge, Division 10. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Kathy Anderson Judge, Norma Lester Treasurer. You know, when you have a case in criminal court, you want to feel as though you're walking into a courtroom where the judge is fair, just, and has a knowledge of the law. And no matter what crime you are accused of, that judge will treat you with respect and dignity. That's why you want to elect Sanji Mulla as Judge, Criminal Court, Division 8. Many citizens, as well as lawyers, have complained that the present judge in Division 8 does not know how to talk and treat those who come before him. But not so with Sanji Mulla. Sanji is prepared to deal with all that come before him justly as he hands down the law fairly. Sanji has over 20 years experience as an assistant public defender in Memphis and Shelby County. He has defended clients of all different backgrounds. He has litigated cases all the way from arrest to jury trial involving crimes that range from misdemeanors to murder and rape. Sanji is committed to treating all litigants, witnesses, and victims of crime fairly and with compassion, and is dedicated to the cause of justice in Memphis and Shelby County. If you're ready for a change in Criminal Court Division 8, vote August 4th for Sanji Mulla as your Criminal Court Judge in Division 8. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Sanji Mulla. Rajesh is the treasurer. Shelby County schools have failed our children. 89% of them are failing. They can't do simple things like reading, writing, and arithmetic. And it seems that the school board just does not give a damn, along with the administration of the school system. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time now to rid ourselves of board members that do not have the agenda of our children as the important factor. It's time to put someone in office that will do the job, and Tiffany Perry is that person. Tiffany Perry wants to represent District 6. She's a fighter. She is concerned about the children. She has the background and the education to fight for our children, and people all over the state know that Tiffany Perry is a person to represent our children. You need a fighter. You need someone with a backbone. You need someone that is not scared to stand up to the administration. I urge you on August 4th,
vote for Tiffany Perry as your school board representative in District 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. There are others who are running. They may have the desire, but they don't have the skills. Cross them out and make sure you vote for Tiffany Perry, School Board, District 6. Paid for by friends of Tiffany Perry. This is Atticus Matthews. I grew up on Clyde Avenue in an area of North Memphis known as New Chicago. In my youth, it was a beautiful place to live, but now the house I grew up in and the street that I played on is nothing now more than blight. But not only is my old neighborhood like this, but many of yours as well. And the current environmental judge seems not to care. Who is he working for? The citizens of Shelby County or the in-town and out-of-town landlords and property owners? But all of this can change with the getting rid of the current judge and replacing him with someone who cares and someone who is promising to do the job. And that person is Danny Kale. He wants to be elected to the Environmental Court General Sessions Division 4. He is promising to clean up the city of Memphis and Shelby County. He's also endorsed by the mayors of Bartlett, Collierville, Germantown, Lakeland, Millerton, and Arlington, and even has the endorsement of the Memphis Firefighters Association. I strongly invite you to endorse Danny Kale as your next environmental judge. If you want to clean up your community, then put a man in office that will flush your blight away. On August 4th, vote Danny Kale for the Environmental Judge General Sessions Division 14. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Danny Kale. So hell yeah, Kale is the trick. Well, something has happened here on the screen. Don't y'all go nowhere. Don't y'all go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. What the fuck? My most important scene is gone, and that's the one with me. I was around here playing with this computer this evening. Let's see. Damn. Okay. What did I do? Okay. All right. Y'all just talk amongst yourselves while I figure this shit here out. Man, I fucked up. I did. I really... Now I don't know how to fix it. Shit. And that's the scene with me on here. Okay. All right. Now, how do I redo this? I'm sitting around doing things in a hurry. don't even know why I did that. All right. I hope I don't have to reboot this whole computer to do this. I was putting commercials in this. Let's try it this way. When I fuck up, I fuck up. I may not be able to do the show tonight because I can't. Damn. That one didn't work, so let's try. Damn, I just don't know what happened. I really don't know. I know you can still hear me, but I don't want to act like I'm on radio this evening. I'm trying to fix this shit. I have no earthly idea how this shit I know it sounds like I'm on radio, but radio ain't what I'm trying to do on this evening. I don't know how this happened. I was in here. There's got to be a simple solution to this. That ain't working. Yeah, I don't want to do it like radio. I really don't. And I could, but I don't know how I fucked it up. I knocked out the most important scene in the and this is the one to the camera. Let me try this. No, but I know that you can hear me well, and I had quite a few things. We can act like we're on the phone, no FaceTime. I could go to Facebook on my phone, but I don't want to do it that way. This is a mess. And I would run into this complication when I get on the air. Let's see if I can do it like this. No, but they ain't gonna let me do it the way I need to have it done. I don't know what the fuck I did. Too late for me to call anybody over here to do it. That ain't gonna work.
Your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party and blues show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the La Place Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken. Featuring in concert L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan. Summer Wolf.
If you want me,
Summer Wolf.
leave me.
West Love.
Love the way you
Mr. Sam,
She said jump up, roll it, roll it.
Chick Rogers,
You got me messed up. Yeah.
and introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and blues show. Friday, September 9th at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Get your tickets now.
Well, God damn it, that didn't work. That did not work at all. Ah, shit. Well, I'll tell you what we will do. As to not be defeated. As to not be defeated. I'm going to have to act like it's radio and then worry about this shit later. Let's see. So let me put this logo up here. Yeah, Facebook is not going to show anything that's not coming through this computer unless I shut the computer down and go to Facebook. And then those of you on YouTube won't be able to see me. So I'm in this thing that I check my video cords. No, what I did, whoever it is texting me. I had 2 on-air scenes, and I deleted one of them to put a commercial in. And I don't think that bringing it back up is going to do it. I'm sure it's something in here that is real simple. I can do the commercials, but I wanted you to see my beautiful face. I did. I wanted you to see my beautiful face. Damn, I can't think of the boy's name that fixes my shit. Call Melanie. She in the goddamn still spending my money. I feel like I'm on the radio. I can't think of the guy's name that I use from time to time.
This person's mailbox is...
I knew it. She didn't spend my goddamn money. Damn, I can't. What does his name start with? But I had some information for you and some things that I want to say that are very, very important on tonight. And one of the main things that I wanted to talk about is the factor of this is early voting week. And while my video, and as soon as I can think of the guy's name, it's going to cost me, but then I got to do it. When I think about, and his name is on the tip of my damn tongue, when I think about this week, one of the things that I was talking to a well-known person who's going to be running for office on next year for city council, one of the things that we were talking about is that the winners of these judicial races and all of these other races are going to be individuals that, here's his number right here, that's his name, that can get people to the race. Those are the people. One of the things that we are definitely worried about is whether or not people are going to return to the polls. And I'm mighty fearful that many people don't care about the judicial races. They do not care about the state legislators' positions.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 901423802 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Chris, this is Thaddeus. I'm going to need you to come around to my house and fix something for me. Give me a call when you get this message. I just don't think that people are going to go out to the polls. Now, those that are going to win races are going to be the persons that can get their persons out to the poll. Those are going to be the persons that win. If you cannot get your persons out to the polls, you are going to lose. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. All of these races are won in early voting. Early voting is the key to the success of winning a race. It is very important that all of you make sure that you go to the polls and that you are one of the individuals that want to make a change. One of the things that's important is the environmental judge. The environmental judge is the one that makes sure that the blight is gone out of your various communities. Yeah. That's the individual that's going to stop those who are dumping tires, dumping old couches, yeah, in the community. Uh, it's it's a shame what is happening in our communities, and many of you live in those conditions, but you want to change your condition. That is the reason that I am urging you. Write this name down. Write it down. Danny Kale is running for the environmental judge. Okay? The environmental judge. He's going to need your help. He's going to need your support. Did you get that name? I know that my numbers are just a little bit down because you can't see my lovely face on tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, it is very important that you vote for Danny Kale as the environmental judge. We need a man, and I've talked to Danny, and I've talked to him extensively. I'm running 19 advertisements, 2 that I didn't get a chance to get into, and that's going to be Sahalia Kale. That's his wife. She's running for circuit court clerk, and naturally, Sheriff Floyd Bonner. You know what he's running for. Vote Danny Kale. The current judge, Mr. Dandridge, has not done what needs to be done to clean up our various communities. He hasn't done it. Giving time to in town and out of town landlords. One of the things you've got to realize is that people from California, Texas, and other places are buying up properties in our neighborhood. They want our neighborhoods to be blighted so that they can buy the properties in our neighborhoods at a dirt pay rate. Okay? That's what they are doing. What are we going to do? Look at these judges. Look at the crime. Now, when we go to these criminal court judges, look at the crime that is taking place in our communities. What you gonna do about it? You got to have a judge that is going to take care of the blight in our communities. Now, let me also say this, because I'm going to stop the show a little bit earlier on tonight. Is tomorrow. The school board is meeting in an executive session. And I believe in an executive session that the public, it's a closed meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share this with you. The school board plans to trick the citizens of this community. That's their plan, is to trick the citizens of this community. from a source within, Tony Johnson, why can't you see? It's because you're late and we ain't finna explain this shit to you. The plan tomorrow is to hire an attorney of their choosing, not the people's choosing. I guess it's not to be to the people's choosing, it's to be to the choosing of the school board. We're hearing that, I'm hearing rather, that their choice is going to be A.C. Warden III. I've got a serious issue with that. A.C. Warden III in 2007 was charged with rape. Rape of a 13-year-old girl. He was 35, I believe, at the time. Met the young lady online. Told the young lady that he was 20 years old. His daddy finagled some things and it disappeared. Probably some money changed hands. But with all of the things that this superintendent is accused of, do we want someone to represent the school board in an investigation? How does a rapist, listen to me, listen. How does a rapist, good God Almighty, how does the rapist represent a man that is accused of having sexual relationships with his employees? One who violated his contract, one who violated policy, one who violated the moral contract that he has to sign, violated his wife. How can the school board, when one of its members already has said, that's my superintendent, I stand with my superintendent, how can that be done? Come on, talk to me, children. How can that be done? How can everybody on that school board needs to go? There are 3 that are up for election. And I can't think of who the person is right now for the 6th district. But we're going to put Tiffany, and you write this name down. Those of you that live in District 6, make sure that you vote for Tiffany Franklin. Between now and Thursday, I'm going to give you a list of individuals to vote for. Many of you during election time, you call me and ask me who I need to vote for
Well, I'm going to give you a list of individuals to vote for. Then I'm going to give you an individual not to vote for.
Your call has been forwarded.
And that's that Negro that thought he could buy me. Tariq Sugarman. Yeah, Charles Everett's in this. Thank you, Tiffany. I sound like I'm on radio. I feel like I'm on radio. I'll have it fixed tomorrow, but I'm not going to miss. The devil thought he had me, but I got that lying demon. I do radio too damn well, shit, to let the devil tell me that, no, they can't see you, cancel the show. No. Tiffany Franklin, one who has worked under that lying demon named Jairus. He got rid of her to bring in one of his hoes. Touch your neighbor and say, his hoes. That's what he did. His hoes. I meant Tiffany Perry. Did I say Tiffany Franklin? I might give it the wrong name. Touch your neighbor and say the devil is a lie. We can change this city, as Will Richardson would say, where there is a will. Good God Almighty. There is sure enough a way. They're going to meet tomorrow and concoct a plan to further deceive the people of this community. But I stand tonight to tell H.C. Warden III that if they select you and you go along with it, I am going to bring up, yes I is, all that happened. Feel like I'm on radio right now. Even got my headphones on. God damn it, we can make a difference. Friday, you need to make it your damn business. Starting Friday, the 15th through the 30th. 2 weeks. Because they don't think you going to the polls. The politicians don't think that you care. When it comes to District 6, that's where Charles Everett is. When it comes to District 6, the one person that Doris Ray does not want to see on that school board is Tiffany Franklin. She know where the bodies are buried. She got some stories to tell. You got to go vote. You got to go vote. I don't care if it's 10 inches of snow on the ground in July. You got to get up and go and vote. We got to get that motherfucker out of here. Touch your neighbor and say, motherfucker. We got to get that motherfucker out of that lying motherfucker. That motherfucker who has been sleeping with school teachers and then some heifers too. Them bitches wanted jobs.
So they forsook. Did I say forsook? That's what the old folks used to say. They forsook their husbands, laid down with this Sesame Street Cookie Monster looking motherfucker. Laid down with him. To get principalships. Did he fuck into the men? Did he stick some dick in any of the men? That's a question worth asking. You got 41 new principals. So you're saying that in 41 of our schools, the leadership that we had in those schools were not good leadership, because if they were good leaders, you would not be moving them. These heifers forsook. I like the word. Them old people used to say that. They forsook their husband. I'm going out tonight. Okay, baby. Many of those men knew that their wives was fucking Doris. Yeah, they knew. They knew he was going down. They was going down the 490 South Main to the freak house, the condo that's owned by Elliot Perry. They went to the whole house. I wish I had all my notes right here. I came here rushing. Where the women, two of the teachers, two of these women who ate up all the pussy, they tried out the pussy for Doris. You should be shamed. Only 11% of your children are passing. If you live, somebody call them testers. It's time to make a difference, y'all. It's time to make a difference. I've given you two names that I want you to write down. Tiffany Perry. Damn. Breaking news. Memphis man arrested for setting dog on fire. You know, the dog might have tried to bite him. Shit, I don't know. And Danny Kale. I will be starting a show on Friday at 12 noon while I'm pushing the candidates that are advertising with me. So hey, Kale, that's the wife of Danny Kale, came on board today. I've got two candidates running in that race, Jamila Swearigan and Solea Kale. I'm going to lay out the experience for Solea, and you'll be able to choose the candidate you think. And let me share something with you. Quit voting for these motherfuckers because of their name. Quit voting for folk because of their skin color. Vote for a person who has the qualifications for the job. The Friday Noon Show is on everything I'm doing the show's on now. I'll get this
thing fixed tomorrow. I'm gonna try to see if I can get him. It's late now. He ain't answering his phone. Vote for the best qualified. These people who are advertising with me, like Kathy Anderson. You saw her ad. She's going to be over the domestic violence court. I'm going to talk to her on the air. There's been an increase in Shelby County of domestic violence. No, Cleopatra, I'm not going to blame what happened. The reason you can't see me or nobody but me. I touched something. I messed something up in the computer. Remember the name Kathy Anderson. In fact, don't no motherfuckers come texting me, asking me what the fuck going on with the screen. Your ignorant motherfucking ass should have been here when I went on the air, and then you'd have found out. I ain't gonna constantly repeat that shit to you. Can you hear the words that coming up out of my mouth? You don't need to see my beautiful face tonight. You'll see my beautiful face on tomorrow. Shit. Let me play Kathy Anderson's commercial. Domestic violence is an issue which has plagued the American society since its inception. In the last 2 years, there has been an increase in the number of cases involving domestic violence. But when Kathy Anderson is elected as a General Sessions Criminal Court Judge of Division 10, she will work to stop the cycle of abuse here in Shelby County. Kathy Anderson has worked with the criminal justice system for over 2 decades, spending 27 years with the Office of the Shelby County Public Defender. Kathy has witnessed firsthand the long-term effect of domestic violence. She's seen the effects this cycle has had on children who have witnessed this violence, even sometimes becoming abusers themselves. Kathy encourages us as a community to demand laws from legislators which enhance punishment for those convicted of domestic violence in the presence of children. As part of her candidacy, Kathy believes there is a dire need to establish a domestic violence registry. This will help identify those convicted of domestic violence so that other persons are aware of their behavior prior to getting involved with them. Kathy is also a very proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. On August 4th, vote for Kathy Anderson, General Sessions Criminal Court Judge, Division 10. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Kathy Anderson Judge, Norma Lester Treasurer. Write that name down. Yeah, Eric, I fucked up something, man. I got in here playing with the goddamn buttons like I knew what the fuck I was doing. But I'll get it fixed. It'll cost me a little money, but I'll have it fixed by tomorrow. Kathy Anderson is going to be tough on domestic violence. You women that's been getting your ass towed up. Motherfucker kicking your ass for exercise. You expect an ass whooping every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Put that name down. Early voting starts Friday. You got to vote for Tiffany Perry as well. Let me push this button up here and make
County schools have failed our children. 89% of them are failing. They can't do simple things like reading, writing, and arithmetic. And it seems that the school board just does not give a damn, along with the administration of the school system. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time now to rid ourselves of board members that do not have the agenda of our children as the important factor. It's time to put someone in office that will do the job, and Tiffany Perry is that person. Tiffany Perry wants to represent District 6. She's a fighter. She is concerned about the children. She has the background and the education to fight for our children, and people all over the state know that Tiffany Perry is a person to represent our children. You need a fighter. You need someone with a backbone. You need someone that is not scared to stand up to the administration. I urge you on August 4th, vote for Tiffany Perry as your school board representative in District 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. There are others who are running. They may have the desire, but they don't have the skills. Cross them out and make sure you vote for Tiffany Perry, School Board, District 6. Paid for by friends. You're going to get other people that want to run for that office, that are running for that office. Who the fuck is Charles Everett? He ain't did nothing for our children. When you have school board members that will not speak up in the defense of our children, those motherfuckers need to go. Touch your neighbor tonight and say, them motherfuckers need to go. They need to go. You know, I could be doing some other things on the air, but this is the most important thing that I could be doing, is sharing with you the individuals that will work for you. Working for you. I told you about Danny Kale. When you look at this commercial, oh yeah, what you call him, the Grand Ferry of Wilson's Keith Williams. I don't know whether Keith Williams is a sissy or not. So you ain't gonna get me to say Keith Williams is a sissy. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say Keith Williams likes dick. You ain't gonna get me to be negative and petty and messy like that. You ain't gonna get me to say Keith Williams like dick in his ass. You ain't I refuse to be messy. Hallelujah. No, I ain't gonna say that. But the question before you consider voting for Keith Williams, he's over the MEA, the Memphis Educational Association. Many of you think that this organization is a bargaining agent. They're not. It's the UEA that Keith Williams has nothing to do with. Yeah. Why y'all paying dues to the MEA
and they can't do nothing for you but take your money. Now, let me go back to Dan and Kale. When you look at this commercial, the initial house and street that you see is the house that I grew up in, the street that I was raised on. Clyde Avenue. $1098 Clyde, to be exact. I was raised by my aunt. And the house that I grew up in, my brother lost it after my mama died. Didn't try to keep it. And I wasn't going to keep it up. Hell no. I didn't live there. I ain't keeping up no house for no grown man. But they went into the house. They set the house on fire on the inside. They pulled all of the metal out of the house. There are tires in front of the house. Here, motherfucker, talking about can't see you, Pastor. Don't you know, motherfucker, I know you can't see me. What? Why don't you just shut your goddamn mouth? The word said, let them that have ears hear. Didn't say nothing, let those that have eyes see. Let them that have ears hear. Said, I have tried, I would drive down into New Chicago every now and then just to reminisce about the good old days. When I look at that house, there is no good old days. My good friend, Lonnie Thompson, that's a name that I want you to remember as well. General Sessions Court. Lonnie, if you're listening, I ain't got your stuff in front of me. I'll play the commercial in a minute. What division you're in. Lonnie Thompson lived 2 doors down from me. We grew up shooting marbles together, playing touch football on the grass across from on the railroad track. See, that was a railroad track there. Y'all put down Judge Lonnie Thompson. Ain't no kin to that bitch ass Brent Thompson. They are no relations at all. But it is time in our communities. The present judge is a black judge. Kale is white. But I don't give a damn what color you are anymore. I used to support black in office. Them the motherfuckers that's fucking over us. Them black ass niggas is the one that's fucking up our community. Write down Judge Lonnie Thompson as well as Danny Kale. Let's look at this commercial on Danny Kale.
This is Atticus Matthews. I grew up on Clyde Avenue in an area of North Memphis known as New Chicago. In my youth, it was a beautiful place to live, but now the house I grew up in and the street that I played on is nothing now more than blight. But not only is my old neighborhood like this, but many of yours as well. And the current environmental judge seems not to care. Who is he working for? The citizens of Shelby County or the in-town and out-of-town landlords and property owners? But all of this can change with the getting rid of the current judge and replacing him with someone who cares and someone who is promising to do the job. and that person is Danny Kale. He wants to be elected to the Environmental Court General Sessions Division 4. He is promising to clean up the city of Memphis and Shelby County. He's also endorsed by the mayors of Bartlett, Collierville, Germantown, Lakeland, Millerton, and Arlington, and even has the endorsement of the Memphis Firefighters Association. I strongly invite you to endorse Danny Kale as your next environmental judge. If you want to clean up your community, then put a man in office that will flush your blight away. On August 4th, vote Danny Kale for the Environmental Judge General Sessions Division 14. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Danny Kale. So hell yeah, Kale is the trend. Please, you want to clean up this city? Clean it up. I forgot who used to say that. Vote Danny Kale. Vote Danny Kale. This is the greatest service that I can do during this time. I could talk about fucking. I could talk about a Humpty Dumpty fell off the goddamn wall. But we need somebody to talk to us as a people. Ain't nobody gonna do what I do. Bill Johnson ain't gonna do this. They can't do this. They work for corporate. I work for Thaddeus. I'm the damn corporation. I have candidates. Who do we make this check out to? God damn it. Thaddeus Matthews. You want your city clean. Then vote for Danny Kale. District 86. You need progressive leadership. Progressive leadership. If you live in the South Memphis area, you need to vote. All down at Walker Homes, 3rd Street, downtown, I believe that, all the way up to Millerton, District 86. I want you to give Will Richardson your vote. That was Richard Ransom that you said, thank you. Clean it up. I want you to give Will Richardson your vote. I've seen this young man out campaigning, and he's campaigning hard. And believe me, he's not one that needs his little job. He runs a multi-state home health company. You know them people that go in your house when you're sick and stuff and take care of your mama and your daddy and the people. He owns one. He's all over Tennessee, all up in Iowa, all over Mississippi. So he don't need a job. But he has a conviction. He has a conviction to say, I want to make a change. If you live in District 86, I urge you, I implore upon you to vote for Will Richardson. Where there is a will,
There is a way. My wife and I have grown to like Will in his life, and we spent the last couple of weekends with them. Probably will go somewhere this weekend. Yes, he spent good money with me. But I generally like the guy. And I don't like too many damn people. I swear for God. I don't hang with people. If it ain't my wife, you don't see me hanging. But Will is a guy. I have nothing against the current representative. And that's Miss Barbara Cooper. I ain't got nothing against her. Love me some Barbara Cooper. I've been able to call Barbara Cooper in many situations, not just for me, but for others as well. But Barbara is 93 years old. 93 years old. 93 years old. In my opinion, it's time for Miss Barbara to be a mentor, to lead Will, to encourage him, to give him her support. Tell him about some doors that he can open that he may not know that he can open. Will deserves your vote.
Citizens of District 86, my name is Will Richardson, and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city and our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care, and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
Thank you, my friend. There is a will. Do you have the will to change your city, to change your communities? Then there's a way. The way is going to vote on this Friday, the 15th through the 30th. Write that name down. Will Richardson. Will Richardson. Next name that I want you to write down is Joe Osment. General Sessions number 2. Joe Osment is running against a young lady, a black young lady. But Joe has more experience than Miss Fitzgerald. I have nothing against her. I've known her father for a number of years. But Joe has been my personal attorney for over 25 years. Not only is he credible, but he's my friend. He's helped me in so many cases, and he will help you if you appear in his court. Write down the name right now of Joe Osment.
This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, people are always asking me, who do I feel is a great lawyer that can handle their criminal or their civil matters? And I always have to recommend my lawyer of over 25 years, Joe Osment. Now I want to recommend my friend and my lawyer, Joe Osment, for Criminal Court Judge Division 2. Joe Osment has been practicing law for 30 years. Joe Osment is a man of honor, a man of integrity, a man that if you, your family, or your friends have to stand in front of him, you know whether you're the victim or the defendant, the courtroom of Joe Osment is about justice and fairness for all. Joe Osment is committed to helping find solutions in the community and to making the right decisions in the courtroom regarding those that can be saved and those that should be incarcerated to save others. Vote Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge Division 2. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Election day is August 4th. Paid for by the committee to elect Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge Division 2, Michael Working, Treasurer.
Yeah. Y'all got it, Criminal General Sessions, Criminal Court Division 2. Another young lady that I want you, and I strongly, hers was the first t-shirt that I wore on air. That's Taritha Hewlett. What's the name? Taritha Hewlett for General Sessions Criminal Court Division 11. Write her name down. We can make the changes in this.
When electing a judge, you want to make sure that that person has a knowledge of the law, has experience in the law, has integrity, and is known to be an honest person. And you will get all of these qualities if Taritha Hewlett is elected as the judge in General Sessions Criminal Court Division 11. She's represented many in the Shelby County area as their attorney. Now she wants to represent all Shelby Countyans. If elected, when you walk in her courtroom, you will know you are about to be treated fairly. Your status or your culture will not determine your outcome. Only how you as a person can receive justice according to the law. On August 4th, vote for fairness on the bench. Vote Taritha Hewlett, General Sessions Criminal Court Judge, Division 11. Paid for by the committee to elect Taritha Hewlett, Larry Williams, Treasurer.
All right, students, are you taking names? Are you writing these names down? Here's a name that I want you to totally motherfucking forget. Don't vote for this motherfucker who tried to buy me. Sugarman does not deserve your vote. He's a scoundrel. He's unethical. Here he is. He don't want folks to know that he was advertising with me. So he called his guy who I trust, Only guy out here in this game that I trust, Fred Doris. Fred tells me, Tariq wants to advertise with you. I said, okay, I'll take his money. But he don't want no ad. I said, what the fuck he want? He don't want no ad. What the fuck the motherfucker want? He wants you to talk bad about the sitting judge, Dan Michael. I ain't got nothing against Dan Michael. But why is it he don't want to advertise with me and his advertising be seen? Y'all saw that I made a commercial and put it on my page. I'm going to put it up here in the tube. You don't want no ad. I'm in the ad business. Goddamn, that's what I do. I make commercials. All these commercials I wrote. All these commercials I produce. Damn. I said, now what the fuck? I'm going to get you a check. I told Fred, I don't want no check from that motherfucker. I'm not going to do that. If you're not bold enough to be seen on my show, what I look like? What kind of person would I be if I take your money to talk about somebody? Well, Saturday, I went to the little office opening. I walked in that room. Everybody in there didn't like me, and I didn't like none of them either. Tawan Stout Mitchell and Steve Morroy. Don't vote for that motherfucker either. She ain't paid me a dime. But I'm supporting Amy Wyrick. I will not allow a white man to disrespect me. A coward motherfucker. I will not allow. I'll get back to Tariq in a minute. But I won't let a white man disrespect me. But the motherfucker wouldn't return none of my calls. Told the folk, I don't think that is mad. It's okay. 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 He saw me the other day, made sure he didn't come close to me Saturday. I'm going with Amy. See, Morroy, I'm coming back to Shipman. Morroy was against the truth in sentencing. Do you hear what I said? Morroy is against the truth in sentencing. Morroy got out with a picket sign and said, let's defund the police. Let's take money from the police. Is that the kind of motherfucker you want as the DA? But let me go back to Sugar. So after a little get together, me and Mel sitting around looking a little lonely and shit. Cause, I get 1 or 2 people that was shake my hand. The rest of them motherfuckers hate that. Because when I walk in a motherfucking room, I demand my presence. I walk in a room with I had my cane. But I walk in there with my head up, my chest out. Motherfuckers, I'm here. The baddest motherfucker on the planet that do what I do. I am in this motherfucker. Bow, motherfuckers, bow. I went up. Here's another motherfucker. I can't see you, Pastor. No, motherfucker, you can't see me. I finally went over to Taritha. What's up, man? I heard you want to pay me, but you don't want your ad. So then, this motherfucker tells me, well, see, you talked about my sister when she ran for the county commission a few months ago. Motherfucker, that's politics. They call that politics. She didn't pay me. Two other people that were running against her paid me. So I'm supposed to talk her down. That's my job. Well, my mama didn't like you. Your mama dead. How come your mama didn't like me? You cuss. So I'm trying to figure out what all this shit got to do with politics. I got morals. I said, huh? I got morals. I can't go against my sister, my nieces, and stuff. So your whole damn family don't like me. Over politics? But I hope we can be friends. No, motherfucker, we cannot be friends. We cannot, because you're fake, you're phony. How you got morals, but you're going to ask me, you want to pay me to go after somebody else? You don't want to give me no money and have your ad on my station. But you want me to talk about somebody else. God damn. Where are your morals at, Sugarman? Where is your integrity, Judge? Then most of all, Sugarman, you ain't qualified. Lord have mercy tonight. You ain't qualified to be the juvenile court judge. What have you did or done for the children of this community? Where is your mentoring program? All you know how to do is to deal with the folk that ran the stop sign, ran the red light, didn't yield, got some bad tags. What does that have, Brother Sugarman, with juvenile court? Oh yeah, you could probably get out in the street, throw your hand up, blow your whistle, tweet, tweet, and stop the traffic. You could probably go to the scene of an accident, figure that shit out. But what have you done to deserve being the judge of a juvenile court? I urge each and every one of you tonight not to vote for Sugar Man. Some people are voting for Sugar Man because he's black. A black motherfucker doing you wrong, it's worse than the white man doing you wrong. Because you would expect the black man to love his black people. But how you gonna be the juvenile court judge and you don't already have a program going on to help youth? You go to court 10, 11, 12 o'clock. We ain't gonna have this shit no more. Fuck Sugarman. We're not going to take this shit no more. Where there is a will, there most certainly, God damn it, is a way. You motherfuckers thought that because you couldn't see me tonight, that I can't do this shit. I've done radio for 42 years. I do it 4 hours every morning, 6 days a week. So you may not can see me tonight, but hear my words tonight. Fuck all of these motherfuckers that don't mean you no motherfucking good. Take your motherfucking ass out to vote and vote their motherfucking asses out. And the people of God all said, amen, amen, and amen. Don't let nothing keep you from going to the polls. Motherfuckers, I talk too good. I talk too loud to not worry about a motherfucking camera. Long as this motherfucking mic is working, I'm a motherfucker that's awesome in what I do. I'm the baddest motherfucker on the planet that does this. Tell these no good politicians to kiss your ass, to shit, push them back. I don't like the way you cuss. Then goddamn it, don't listen. Cause I'm a cussing motherfucker. So tell all your friends, tell all your neighbors, tell all your loved ones to not vote. For Tariq. Sugarman. I am the teddy bear, baby. Watch me growl. Ow! That's to let you motherfuckers know you can't scare me and you damn sure can't bite me. Lord the mercy tonight. I want you to vote also for my good friend, David Poole.
David Poole presently serves as a Shelby County General Sessions Criminal Court Judicial Commissioner or Magistrate for the past 6 years. He handles such matters as arraignments, warrant reviews, seizure hearings, warrant reviews, order of protections, and much, much more. David Poole, if elected, will make sure all matters in his courtroom are addressed with a sense of justice and fairness. On August 4th, vote David Poole, Criminal Court Judge, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by Poole for Judge, William Davis, Treasurer. Think about it's hot and you want to jump in the pool. David Poole, he's your choice. I want you to also vote. Did you write David Poole down?
From being born in Centreford, raised in Whitehaven, graduating from Central High School, through 24 years of legal practice, I am an advocate for the community, for justice, and for equality. My name is Carlos Bibbs, and I'm an experienced attorney seeking a judgeship in Circuit Court, Division 2. Circuit Court deals with business issues, divorces, medical malpractice, and name changes, just to list a few. It's important to have experienced advocates in our courtrooms, from the counsel table to the bench. As your next Circuit Court judge, I will treat each litigant fairly and with respect from beginning to end. I ask each of you for your support and your vote, because together we can bring about justice and equality in our community.
Vote Carlos Bibbs. Write down that name. Write that name down. What about my good friend Betty Thomas?
Thomas Moore. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve as your judge in Division 5 of General Sessions Civil Court for the past 16 years. I made history as the first elected female judge of the Shelby County General Sessions Civil Court. I dispose of thousands of cases, making impartial and just decisions. I am proud to serve Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the Committee to Re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
I've known Betty Moore for a long time. When she was first elected, she had me come into her courtroom and bless the courtroom. Every time you go in her courtroom, my blessing is still lingering in the ceilings and on the walls and in the carpets. Yes, I've got two people running in that race, and I'm going to let you pick who you think is the most qualified. But she's been there 25 years, I think, and she is my friend. Her and her husband, Alvin. I want you to also, I'm going to let you make a choice on her. I'm not endorsing in that particular race. I want you to look at the experience. Okay? I want you to look at the experience that people have that want to serve you and their history of service. This next guy, I've known him all of his life. I think I'm about 5 years older than him. Okay? That's Judge Lonnie Thompson. When I say he's my friend, he's my friend. Hell, if my head's getting a crack downtown, I call Judge Lonnie Thompson. They can't get me no bail. The judge can. I call Judge Lonnie Thompson my friend. We sung in the number 2 choir at the Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church. His mama and my mama were friends. Yeah, Miss Addie B was his mama. His grandmama, Sister Irene Thompson, and my great-grandmother were friends. We shot marbles together. We played football together. General Sessions Division 6. Judge Lonnie Thompson. Did you get that name? Judge Lonnie Thompson. Also, I want you to vote for Stuart Breakstone. He's got a black guy running against him by the name of Cedric Wooten. Don't vote for Wooten. Vote for Breakstone. Stuart Breakstone for Circuit Court Judge, Division 6. I have sat down with this guy and I've talked to him. Had a tragic accident. Makes hundreds of thousands of dollars as an attorney. But after his wreck, where he almost lost his life, good God Almighty, he decided that God had a plan and a purpose for his life. That God wanted him to give up all that he was doing in his law practice and come and serve the people of Shelby County. Lord have mercy tonight. Stuart Breakstone. Lord, I'm feeling the spirit, the voting spirit in the house tonight. The change spirit tonight. We can change, or change is going to come. Write down Stuart Breakstone, the current for Circuit Court Judge 6. Go on and say something about Stuart Breakstone.
You know, in this election cycle, when it comes to electing judges, not only do you want honesty and integrity, but you want experience as well. And experience is exactly what you will get when you elect Stuart Breakstone, Circuit Court Judge, Division 6. Stuart Breakstone is a Shelby County native. He graduated from Germantown High School, earned his undergraduate MBA and law degrees from Memphis State University. Stuart Breakstone began practicing law in 1991. He has broad experience in the courtroom. Stuart has tried over 50 civil jury trials and 300 bench trials in circuit, chancery, and juvenile court. He has argued more than 50 cases before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. Stuart has been an alternative resolution dispute mediator since 2013. He has spoken at dozens of seminars on topics such as evidence, contempt, and family law. Stuart is past president of the Family Law Section of the Memphis Bar Association. When you're considering the right candidate, judge by experience. Vote Stuart Breakstone for Judge, Circuit Court, Division 6 on August the 4th. Early voting starts on July the 15th. Paid for by friends of Stuart Breakstone, Nick Rice, treasurer.
Vote for Stuart Breakstone. Veronica Cooper is running for the same office as Betty Thomas. I am not picking anyone in that race. I'm going to let you, based on experience, based on your research, I'm telling you that they're both two good candidates. Veronica Cooper wants to be elected as judge in General Sessions Court, Division 5. Veronica Cooper got her law degree in 1997 from the Villanova University, did her undergraduate work at the Morris Brown College in 1994. Veronica Cooper has 25 years in private practice, admitted to the United States Court of Appeals for the 6th District. She's also a former college professor, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. She is also a member of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority. She is very diverse in this community, holding no prejudice and feel that everyone should be equal and treated with fair justice. She also says that Shelby County needs a judge who knows that her role is to serve the people by showing up to work, working hard, and treating those that come before her with respect and dignity. She says, I am that judge. She says, vote for her because she will show up and eliminate the current waste in General Sessions Division 5. She will value the citizens of Shelby County and work hard on their behalf and respect the bench and respect those who come before her. Early voting starts on July the 15th through the 30th. Election day is August the 4th. Vote for Veronica Cooper, Judge, General Sessions Court, Division 5. Paid for by the committee to elect Veronica R. Cooper, Judge. Ada Tootin is the treasurer. All right, are you all taking these names down? Are you all taking these names down? This is serious with me, and it should be serious with you as well. Okay? Do I have anybody else up here? Oh, yeah. Melanie. Y'all know I like the name Melanie. She wants to be the first. Melanie Taylor Jefferson has been in the private practice of law for almost 30 years. Her experience, knowledge, compassion, ability to listen, to be fair, and to apply the law are some of the qualities that make her an excellent candidate for your next Chancellor of Part 1 Chancery Court. She graduated from Rhodes College with a Bachelor of Arts in English and obtained her Juris Doctor's degree from Cecil C. Humphreys School of Law. Attorney Taylor Jefferson worked for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in their fundraising section, as well as for the state of Tennessee and the Department of Human Services. Her legal career started as a judicial law clerk in Chancery Court and the private practices of law in the associations of Pete, Higgs, and Armstrong. Attorney Taylor Jefferson serves on the board of Young Actors Guild and is a member of the Association of Women Attorneys, the Memphis Bar Association, and the Ben F. Jones chapter of the National Bar Association. She is a member of Brown Baptist Church and of Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated. Service is her basis and foundation, and she would love to serve the Shelby County community. She wants to thank you for your advanced support. Vote for experience. Vote for integrity. Vote for justice. On August the 4th, vote for Melanie Taylor Jefferson, Chancellor, Part 1. Make her the first female chancellor. Also, early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Melanie Taylor Jefferson for Chancellor, Tundra Davis, Treasurer. I hope that you have taken these names down on tonight. I have not put in the commercial. Don't forget about Wanda Hewlett, Shelby County Clerk. Write that name down. Huh? Wanda Hewlett. Floyd Bonner for Sheriff. Sohaya Kale, Circuit Court Clerk. Also Jamita Swearingen for Circuit Court Judge. I got to get some other commercials done. I got to get this thing back where y'all can see me
on tomorrow night. I know many of y'all just miss seeing my beautiful face on tonight. It's 8:56 is the time. School board members will be meeting tomorrow evening. To discuss the allegations against George Ray. Shepherd County Commission is meeting tomorrow. Look for a surprise from the commission. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry tonight that I fucked up the computer. The most important scene in here. Yes, tomorrow is an emergency meeting. But my brothers and sisters, I'll be on that ass tomorrow. I think that school board members in the investigation should suspend Jarvis Ray until the suspension or the investigation is over. That's just my belief. If they choose the lawyer that I have heard that they were going to select, I'm going to be off in his ass. Okay? I will be off in his ass. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with me on tonight, even with this technical difficulty. I hope that you enjoyed the show. The numbers were lower tonight. I know because some folks just want to see. But we must, as a people, understand that where there is a will, there is still a way. You know, it's hard doing what I do because I could be on so many other subjects that would have the numbers just roaring. But this is important. Tonight I gave you the radio version of the Cussing Pastor TV network in the evening. Thank you so very much for being here. Join me on the radio in the morning. The real radio in the morning. Okay? Thank you. Y'all have a good night. Don't let all them big boobs y'all got bite. Okay? Until we get it together again.